Hello viewers, this is Alon, also known as the Cat with No Teeth, trademark, question mark, entertainment channel, therapy, etc. I'd firstly like to thank my American viewers, and in particular the President of the United States, who I've been recently badgering about various matters, and apologies for the badgering. I'd also like to thank Her Majesty's government, now His Majesty's government, who I've corresponded with at various times, and to congratulate the royal family on their coronation. And basically, the Galaxy S10 Lite has reached an end. I can't fit any more videos onto the phone, and this means that the Cat with No Teeth is probably going to start another channel, but there's the sister channels Alon and Repulsive Face UK and Autism that you can look up. And basically, thank you very much to the Galaxy S10 Lite and all our viewers, because it's amazing. I've had viewers in India, Vietnam, a lot of viewers in Indonesia. Sharp to get on the thing, so thank you, Indonesia. And Australia even recently, and I've had some lovely comments from some very kind people, and I'd just like to thank all the viewers who've been there for the ride of the remixing of the Cat with No Teeth, that originally started out as a tape project DJing, and then morphed into a CD project DJing, and then has now evolved into a world mental help channel. So seriously, thank you so much, everybody who's enjoyed anything that I've done, like and all the people involved, all the bands, all the artists who they basically saved my life. You know, their amazing music has given me the psychology that I've needed, and has been a friend many times when I've been on my own and I've been distraught about, you know, love and relationships and ladies that I've not quite succeeded with. But I am a celibate man, and the rape and abuse I suffered in my life has more or less fixed me in that position. So I'm an old guy now, and you know, you've all got young relationships and things going on. I just asked you to think about the responsibility of parenthood, and you know, lots of people carry on about sex, but they don't speak so much about procreation and the horrific responsibility that we have as human beings. And also, the channel features excerpts from like the Ten Commandments film and Ben-Hur, and also features the Bible. People sometimes get put off by the fact that they don't like reading, and with the head injuries I suffered in my life, I got put off concentrating for long periods. But the Bible is there if you would like to read it, and as we're now for two Jehovah and Jesus' angels of God, you know, maybe listen just to hear another point of view, even if you are far from the prodigal sons. You know, comfort in our Lord and Jehovah. I won't get religious on you, I know, because some of you aren't religious, but it's up to you. I'm a Buddhist Christian, and I believe in the sanctity and value of life and in Jesus' teachings. But you've got your own opinions. On the Cat with No Teeth, you choose what you watch, and that's an important ethic. You choose the help for you. I mean, there's information in the guide to do with addiction and finding your inner parent in order to protect yourself, because we live in a dangerous world, and addiction is horrifically dangerous. So basically, that's got resources to help you tackle addiction, and in the solo guide there is psychology and philosophy, and there's a university course, not a full one, of course, because when I came to formulating, I tried to prioritise the things that a new person to philosophy would have the easiest access to, but also, what would relate to mental health. And there's a big question about whether there is such a thing as mental health, or that the anxiety that we feel in that existentialists talk about is part of the human condition. And I'm a believer that we all have the same intelligence, essentially, and it's only what comes in between that intelligence, our upbringing, our learning disorders, our mental health inhibitors, that actually make any difference between our intelligence. I mean, Immanuel Kant was incredibly autistic, and in my analysis, so I mean, and he's hailed as the greatest mind of the Enlightenment. So basically, have confidence in yourselves. A lot of it's how something's presented rather than something that you cannot understand. And bad academia is bad academia, however you present it. It's just, you might see more in bad academia than me. So I try to give you the clearest guide so you can pursue further studies, and you can ultimately educate yourself, because the ethic of the cat with no teeth is that it's not up for me to decide your opinion or anybody else's, and you should regard my opinion just as anybody else's and disregard it, therefore. And you're in the middle of evaluating the opinions, and you should make up your own mind, which is why I say you don't have to choose any particular part of the cat with no teeth. I'm just letting you know what's there. Okay, so I was born on April the 1st, 1976, and that's why I'm Jester out of Top Gun, and my friend John and his lovely family, Moira and Phil and Rod, they've been so supportive. So, he's to thank for the Jester t-shirt, but to John, you're Iceman, okay? So thank you very much to everybody who's been so kind to me in my life. And, I may have spoken about the shame I felt living with all the hate I receive in this country, but there are so many good people, so many brilliant people. Like there's some electricians I mentioned who, they restore your faith in humanity, the good people. It's just, unfortunately, in life, there is a lot of hate, and people take out their hate for others on one person, and male bullying, and a lot of gay anger, but people are not actually requiting their affections, and love can cause a lot of anger. And I don't know what the answer is, basically. But thank you very much to the US and UK government, and I'd like to apologise to Emmanuel Macron for speaking about Brie when I tried to make contact with him. I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was admiring the French football team, but unfortunately I boycotted the World Cup due to personal reasons of kind of losing faith in my country, and I've watched every year, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. And also a gay protester who was thrown out, and I thought, well, if he's not allowed to watch the World Cup in the stadium, well, why should I, being a straight man? So there was a bit of a gallantry to it. But anyway, you met me a little bit now. I'm not that interesting. But the Galaxy S10 is full up, and I just thought you'd like to see it. Have a quick look at this. Is my room at the hospital that I've been recording the second part of the hospital recordings from. So this is my cell currently, but I'm going home, and a load of slanderous accusations put me in here, and the cat with no teeth has carried on. So take care, all of you, and thank you to all the worldwide viewers You really are brilliant. You know, I never thought, you know, anybody beyond me would actually care, but anyway, my friends in Chichester, I should thank them. They know who they are. You know, they probably have enough anger with me as it is. So you take care, all of you. From the cat, bye bye to the S10.